Today, I'd like to introduce you to a great RGB case. This is an ATX case with 6 addressable RGB installed. There are 4 on the front and 2 on the back, so the air circulation that cools the heat is smooth and the cooling efficiency is excellent. You can also install 3 RGB fans at the bottom and 2 additional RGB fans at the top. You can install a total of 11 fans. Let's start with unboxing. The diamond-shaped mesh front panel and transparent tempered glass side panel makes your case distinctive and improve the airflow performance. Now, let's open the side glass panel and the front panel. Pre-installed 4 pieces 120mm ARGB fans in the front and 2 pieces fans in the rear provide your case the excellent cooling, colorful lights, and unlimited color transformation. Now, let's open the CPU cooler that we will install together today. I'm looking forward to it because there are many reviews that the price is low and the performance is excellent. Like many other CPU coolers, it's composed of the heat sink, RGB fan, and bracket. It's especially great because it has thermal paste in it. From now on, I will install this cooler on the motherboard. First, move the yellow clip of the backplate to the desired position on the board. I set it to socket 1151. Install the bracket mount on the heat sink base. Fasten the bracket mount with a screw. If you have moved the yellow clip of the backplate to the desired position on the board, please attach it to the back of the motherboard. Apply the thermal paste on the CPU accordingly. Place the heat sink on the CPU while aligning the support. Screw to the backplate nut and tightening. Install the fan to heat sink with 2 metal buckle. As you can see, the fan can plug in all 4 without disturbing the memory slot. I'll put in 2 16GB. Install the 4-pin CPU connector to the PWM header and 5V 3-pin ARGB connector to 3-pin ARGB header on the board. It doesn't matter if your motherboard doesn't have an RGB header, because there is a controller that comes with the case, so you can adjust it with the button on the front panel. I can see a vent on the top of the case where 2 120mm fans can be installed. I think we can install a 240mm water cooler here. I'm going to install Segatop 600W 80 Plus Gold PSU in this build. I never see the Gold Plus PSU within this price range. It also has good reviews on Amazon. The controller you see here is a controller that controls the 6 RGB fans installed in the case, with an LED/RGB switch connected to the front panel. The power is supposed to be connected to the PSU SATA cable, but this is a bit disappointing. You have to connect to the motherboard to control your speed. Plug the 5 volts 3-pin connector from the controller into the motherboard, and connect the connector from the CPU to the splitter here. It will be finished once we connect the video card. This case is compatible with ATX, Micro ATX, Mini ATX motherboard, support max CPU height of 165mm and GPU length of 350mm. It can install 3 SSD drive and 2 HDD for your computer. Now, I'm going to turn on the power. You can also control RGB by using the sync program provided by each motherboard's manufacturer. I installed ASRock Fusion 2.0. Even if you have an old PC like Dell or HP, you can decorate it nicely with this case. Because there is a manual RGB controller, so you just need to connect the power to the SATA cable. Isn't that cool? This RGB button can control lights of 6 pieces, pre-installed fans with preset RGB effects like single color or rainbow, and another effect. After testing with OCCT for benchmarks, the CPU temperature remained in the early 40s continuously and the power voltage flow was constant and good. If you are planning to assemble a PC with an RGB case, I recommend this product, because it's much cheaper and less powerful than buying 6 RGB pans separately. If you want to buy this case, please check the description of this video below. That's all for today's video. If it was helpful, please subscribe and like it. Thanks for watching.